Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff Rains coming to you with Foundation of Civilization and Our Changing World. And when I started this channel, I wanted to go over a lot of the principles. Now it's kind of turned into a lot more current events because things are changing all the time all around us. But one of the foundational principles is around economics, revolves around economics. And so I wanted to ask the question today, who's greedier, business or, I'll let you pause. I'm going to pause on that for a moment. Business is people freely exercising decisions about their lives. It isn't government deciding who can sell or not sell, what can and cannot be sold, although there are some restrictions. It is the essence of free exchange and expression. If you want to start a business, it can be very challenging. You have to find a niche. You have to that hasn't already been filled. You find customers, and engage them, bargaining on the price until you find a happy medium between your cost, what it costs you to get the goods or services, to provide those, and their willingness to pay. Then you go to the next customer, and you keep going until your business succeeds. Along the way, usually you have to pay rent, unless you buy a property outright or use a property for free. You have to manage the business, pay for any software, accounting, credit card processing. You have to pay for advertising, labor, transportation costs, and a host of other things before you can declare that you have made a profit. So, after paying all of those things, how do businesses fare? I looked at a few of the different types of businesses, and just to give you an example, gas stations, profit margins are very thin. They make about 3 to 7 cents per gallon of fuel. Overall, they make about 2% profit. Once you go inside and buy a soda or water or a snack or something, they don't make a lot of profit. Remember that number though, 2% on average, around 2%. Grocery stores, of course, they've got a lot more material, different things that we buy. The fruits, vegetables, meats, the paper products, cleaning supplies, and all. They end up making about 1 to 3% profit. So kind of in line with the gas stations. Oh, I also want you to remember the gas stations, 3 to 7 cents per gallon of fuel. Some other things that we see around town, car dealers. Car dealers end up they have kind of a shell game about how they make money, but your brand new car dealers tend to make about 5% profit. Used car dealers have a better margin, about 5 to 15%. Of course, there's lots of things that go into deciding whether they're going to be a success or not. Software developers. Now, this is one place where we tend to see a good amount of profit made. Gross profits tend to be in the 70 to 85% range. However, net profit margins are much lower and vary a great deal, typically ranging about 10 to 30%. That's because you have to account for significant operating expenses, sales, marketing, research, and development. So all of these businesses go out, find customers, do the hard work, do the advertising, and then they end up having to pay a local government. What does a local government provide? Well, they're supposed to provide your roads, your schools, your police, and emergency services. Now, sometimes that works out great, and we have a pretty good result. Other times, it doesn't work out so great. Oh, and by the way, I also found out that I heard 60% of fire response teams in this country are volunteer fire departments. Staggering. So not all of our emergency services are provided by our tax money. Nationwide, I just find this staggering. Nationwide, population weighted average sales tax rate. Now, mind you, sales tax rate. And let me remind you, gas stations make 3 to 7 cents per gallon of fuel. Oh, I'm going to save that one. They make 2% profit. Grocery stores, 1 to 3%, and car dealers, 5%. Average sales tax rate is 7.52%. And this is up from 7.49%. This is excluding the 5 states without sales tax, statewide sales tax. The weighted average rate has risen from 7.68% to 7.72%. Now, well, which are the states that have the highest sales tax rate? Well, Louisiana has 10.11%, Tennessee 9.65%, Arkansas 9.48%, Washington 9.47%, and Alabama 9.44%. The states with the lowest average combined rates: Alaska 1.82%, Hawaii 4.5%, Maine 5.5%, and Wyoming 5.56%, and Wisconsin 5.72%. So the weighted average tax rate for your local municipalities make more money between state and local expenses. They make more money than the gas stations, the grocery stores, and most of them more than the car dealers. And I would have to ask if we're really getting a good value for what we're paying. Because, I mean, everybody funnels money into that. Oh, I also wanted to make a note. The gas stations, you remember the gas station makes 3 to 7 cents per gallon of fuel. The federal government has an 18.4 cents per gallon of fuel tax. So while the business is supposed to survive off of 3 to 7 cents per gallon, the government demands 18.4 cents. Now add to this the sales tax rate, property tax, road use taxes, plus who knows how many fees. And the business is supposed to make money after paying the government. It's stunning that we allow this to happen, but I'm afraid that the trouble is most people don't even realize how much money we're paying in taxes. I hope that you guys will find this informative and you will use it to your benefit and realize that we really need to be asking ourselves how much money, or where's our money going, even at the local level. In fact, I believe it was earlier or last year, or maybe a couple of years ago, we had a local county. They wanted to pass a secret budget. They don't want anybody to be able to know where the money was going. It's astounding where politicians think that they need to spend money. It's astounding that we allow them to continue to do that, and we let those people continue to be in positions of power. Of course, I think mainly because nobody even realizes what's going on. So I'm trying to inform you, and I hope that you guys will use this information to your benefit. Much love to everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Jeff Rains with Foundation of Civilization. I look forward to talking to you guys again in the very near future. Thanks. Bye.